Thank you all so much for coming and joining us for this ribbon cutting today. I called it a ribbon cutting, but we're not actually going to cut a ribbon because we wanted to invite in a musician, Larry Picard, to kind of play the piano and demo it for you before we started talking.
Where's Larry?
Larry's right over here.
Larry.
So you have a hand for Larry.
Come over here, Larry. You're going to make us look good, Larry.
So the story behind this project was, it came about organically. So we did the utility boxes last year, as you all well know. Huge success, and people kept asking me, when are you bringing it back? When are you doing more utility boxes? And there are a couple that aren't painted, but we've pretty much covered that within the cultural district. And I wanted to bring in another dimension, the dimension of music this time. So instead of just creating murals, we brought in a different kind of gift for the community, one that invited people to take part in their community, take part in feeling like they own their space and their place. So we painted 3 of these pianos and placed them in public spaces downtown and are now inviting the public to come and play them. With the purpose of not only creating artist income, paying artists to paint them, paying artists to play on them during the summer, but also creating more of a community feel in the downtown, making people want to walk and get out of their office. I have a lot of thank yous because this is truly a collaborative project, but I will let the chairman of the board, Russ Peotter, talk to you a little bit more before we get to the thank yous.
All right, Russ. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan. And when I say thank you, I think I said this almost the same thing a year ago when we were having, on another beautiful day, in Eppermont Triangle, announcing the utility boxes, the great work and the organizational work that Morgan's been able to do. You are looking at the Springfield Central Cultural District. And the great work that she has done to pull this off is not only great art, great music, great community engagement, and frankly, engaging our board. And we want to thank our friends at the Community Music School for furnishing us with what is the canvases for this incredible project, these pianos. Thank you, Eileen. And it's the kind of thing that the members of the Cultural District actually are able to do, participate and support each other and to support the city. And you're going to hear from the mayor and the senator. There are a lot of things happening in this city right now, and what we need even more is to show people enjoying their city, appreciating their city, and interacting with each other. And one of the things that's going to happen with these pianos all over town is exactly that. So as someone who's been excited from day one about this project, and every time we see him, how about those pianos? One of the pianos. They're here, Mayor. So Mayor Domenic Sarno, a great advocate for the arts and for the piano project.
Thanks, Russ. Thank you. I'm joined here by my colleagues and friends in government, Senator Jimmy Welch, who I always respectfully and affectionately call Welchie, and City Council woman Kateri Walsh, who sits also on this board. This brings another eclectic mix to downtown Springfield. And I really want to commend Morgan. She's a one-woman show here, and Russ and the rest of the board. Noel and Carol Leary of Bay Path University mentioned something to me about this a while ago when they were in London, England. And they said how these public pianos brought people of all creed, colors, and backgrounds, all backgrounds, from business dress to the average person with flip-flops and shorts on, playing the piano together, which in turn brings camaraderie and mutual respect for one another. Lo and behold, Morgan comes to me and says, we have this great creative concept. Public pianos. And I almost jumped out of my chair. I said, you're kidding me! And I can't thank her enough for doing this, and the board and everybody that's involved. But I think it brings, music brings people together. And you always remember your favorite songs or where you were at the time you heard the songs, whether it was a good time or a challenging time. Am I right, Eileen? And I think it'll be another great eclectic talking point for the city of Springfield. So to Morgan, Russ, and to everybody involved, I thank you so much. The utility box was a sleeper hit when you did that, and people loved it. They were beeping the horns when they would go by. This one is very, very exciting. So to Morgan and everyone, thank you. And I'll have to try. Welch and I, so we're going to try to remember when we were in grammar school, they taught us how to play chopsticks. But I think I'm going to need you to help on that. So thank you, everybody, very, very much. Senator Welch and then City Councilwoman Walsh.
Well, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day. It's a little warm, right? But that's all right. We're under the shade right by this beautiful piano, very artistic. Just wanted to come down and be supportive of this great project, which is one of many projects that's happening in the Cultural District, and Morgan and Russ and the whole crew that's working so hard to make sure that when people do come downtown, they see obviously activity, positive activity, fun activity that they can be proud of and look at and say, not just drive by, say, you know, next time I'm down here, I'm going to go and stop by that place. And I just commend everybody that's working so hard. We're trying to work on the state level as well to try and bring some resources back to make sure that with all the excitement that's going on down in here, downtown Springfield, between the casino and other business and economic development opportunities, when people come downtown, we want them to have such a positive experience, and this is just one more example of those type of positive experiences. And a big shout out to the Community Music School for being such a great partner always, doing such a great job, obviously with the kids and the people that you work with, but just another example of a collaboration that just has a perfect fit. So thank you, everybody. Great work, and it's great to be part of. Thank you.
Now all we need is strawberry daiquiris to be all set.
Well, thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here this afternoon. As Mayor Sarno said, I am a member of the Springfield Cultural Committee, and I'm so proud to be on that board. And it's a wonderful group of people, and I see several of them out here who supported Morgan and Russ in all these endeavors. So I'd like you to raise your hands and be recognized, because you really have done a lot to support these projects. So don't be shy. Raise your hands. You know, they say that music soothes the soul, and art, I believe, brings culture and helps the economy. By supporting these projects that the Springfield Cultural Commission puts forward, you know, we're creating jobs, we're supporting artists. They support not only older artists, but young artists. They give people starts. They make people feel good about being in Springfield. And I think anytime people come downtown to Springfield and have a positive experience, it's great for the city, and it will help our restaurants and the economy. So thank you for not only bringing art and culture, but helping with the economy with this great project. And I wish I could play the piano. Thank you for inviting me.
So, as Kateri and Russ both alluded to, there are two other pianos. So this one was done by Jack Devlin out of Indian Orchard Mills. Sheldon Smith, a workshop leader at Make It Springfield and Stick student, did the one at 1350 Main Street. And Bob Markey, who actually is here today, known for his beautiful mirrored mosaics in downtown Springfield, did the one at 1550 Main Street. And those will be up through September. We invite you to stop by and play them. Look out in July and August for musicians that will be paid to join us to play during lunch hours. As promised, I have lots of thank yous to give. First and foremost, the Springfield Cultural Council for underwriting this program to kick it off. I think Tracy was here. Tracy, thank you. To the Community Music School for donating the pianos to us and helping get them moved. To our wonderful hosts, NAI Plotkin, 1550 Main Street, CBRE, as well as Glenn Edwards and the shops at Marketplace. You all are so wonderful. Also, special thanks to ChooseSpringfieldMass.com, a project of a local Springfield resident, Bob McCarroll, for helping fund a third piano. To all of the Cultural District members, this is a team project on many levels. Our organization is fully funded by members, some small grants, but mostly members. And like Russ said, I'm the only staff person, so I depend on a lot of community partners to get things done. And then last but not least, we are soliciting sponsorships for musicians throughout the summer during lunchtime. I'd like to thank Lassard Property Management and NAI Plotkin for being the first sponsors of that project. That is all I have for today. The shops at Marketplace have been nice enough to put together a small reception. There are some small snacks and drinks by Nosh over there. I hope you stay and enjoy for a moment. Don't get too hot, though. Take it easy.
I think, the utility boxes was a sleeper hit. And people really, the artists that did the creative work and people going by beeping the horn. It's funny. Noel and Carol Leary of Bay Path University brought this to my attention some time ago when they were in London, England. And they said these public pianos being out there, and people from all walks of life, creed colors and backgrounds, whether professional or in shorts and flip-flops, would come together as one, camaraderie, and play music together. And that in turn brings people together to understand and respect each other in a better way. So Morgan came to me, I don't know, a month or so after that, and says, how would you like public pianos in downtown Springfield? I almost jumped out of my chair. I said, I love it. I love it. And she was able to bring this about, so I thank Morgan and Russ for doing this. And I think it brings another eclectic mix to downtown Springfield. Location here in Market Square, right behind Main Street, the shops. 1550 Main, the school department building and private building there, and Evan Plotkin's One Financial Plaza, 1350. And I think it's just a great point where people will come together as one and play some great music, and I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. That's it. I'm done.
The project was funded in majority by the Springfield Cultural Council through one of their annual grants. So they paid to have the artists decorate them, and we were only going to do 2 pianos. We had a third sponsor come on to make sure there were 3 throughout the district. That's ChooseSpringfieldMass.com. The units were actually donated by the Community Music School, and then all of the hosts generously donated their time to help with moving, logistics, kind of taking care of the pianos, and then of course major thanks to just the general public for stopping by and playing them. It's definitely a team effort.